Well, it was another hot day yesterday. Highs in the 90s, many spots in the mid to upper 90s. And of course, we had those storms developing in the afternoon, getting some heavier downpours just to the west and south of the Manhattan area, and even just to the south of Concordia. But Concordia itself, although I will mention that there was an issue, and there still is as I'm recording this, with the temperature gauge. So it's not a guarantee that the Concordia airport didn't actually get anything. There was just a problem. And you can see in Topeka, a quarter inch of rain in at Billard, which is what's going to go officially in the record books, 0 in Forbes, and then certainly got those heavier rain showers just to the east of Highway 75 as you get closer towards the Missouri border in extreme northeast Kansas, including more than an inch of rain in Lawrence. So certainly getting some locally heavy rainfall in some areas. For today, though, I think will generally be dry. I can't rule out a possible shower thunderstorm between today or tonight, but for the most part, it's going to be too low of a chance to put in the official forecast, but it is certainly something that wouldn't be a complete surprise. Otherwise, highs in the mid-90s for most areas, and we'll continue with the humid conditions. And so taking a look at our humidity forecast, staying either humid or very humid as we head into today and tomorrow, but behind a cold front Thursday night, much drier air moves in for Friday, and Saturday kind of up and down. Sunday as well, kind of up and down with the dew points, but nothing as high as what today and tomorrow will be. So what does that mean for heat index values for today? Getting close to 100 degrees, very similar for tomorrow, and then once you get into Friday, then we're much cooler as we'll have much drier air working its way into the area. So that may actually just match the actual air temperature as we round out the work week. So today, most of the day will be mostly sunny. We may get a few clouds developing late. This is when we could get a pop-up shower or thunderstorm possible, but it's not a great chance. It'll continue with mostly clear to partly cloudy skies tonight. And then for tomorrow, most of the day will be dry. A little bit of cloud cover at times. Otherwise, we'll have the storms developing in Nebraska in the late afternoon hours and pushing into our area. This model has it after sunset. So as it continues to push the southeast, certainly having an impact on our northwestern communities through about midnight, 1 o'clock, which means if you're in Emporia and Kansas City for the kickoff games of Emporia State and KU, no problems based on the latest timing of the storms. That is subject to change, though. So keep checking back in tomorrow for updates on that, including this model. Now, this model has some isolated activity in the afternoon, but then does dissipate by 6 o'clock. And so once you get closer to 7 during the kickoff times of both of those games, no problems in Emporia or Kansas City. But taking a look at those storms pushing through, it's coming in a little bit quicker. It's already reaching the turnpike in Topeka at 9:30. So definitely something that we'll continue to keep an eye on for the second half, especially in Emporia, but maybe even Kansas City as well, as it continues to push through the area. By Friday morning, may get a lingering shower early in the morning near I-35, but for most of the day it will be dry. I will still keep it officially in the forecast for morning activity just in case it slows down. Otherwise, you can see the clouds do clear out. So taking a look at how much rain we could potentially get for this storm system, at least through 1 a.m. on Friday, keeping in mind that our southeastern communities will get rain after that time frame, according to this model, which you can see the rainfall that will fall during that time frame. And then this goes through Friday, and so taking a look at some of our other computer models, we'll get a decent opportunity for rain pushing through the area during the overnight periods of Thursday night. Again, keeping an eye on afternoon tomorrow and morning on Friday. Just in case there's some minor adjustments to the speed of the cold front, but I still think regardless of whether or not storms impact the daytime hours of Thursday or Friday, I'm still thinking the bulk of the rain will be falling from sunset on Thursday night to sunrise on Friday morning. I think we're dry Friday through the holiday weekend and even into early next week. Temperatures getting back down in the 80s. Wouldn't be surprised if we had a few highs in the 70s, especially on Labor Day itself. So really looking at much more comfortable conditions ahead. And certainly no surprise there that we're in the blue when it comes to that 6 to 10 day outlook with probability of below normal temperatures and precipitation. Really doesn't look like we're going to get a whole lot of rain once you get past that Thursday night rain chance, and it does continue to stay dry without much in the way of any rain as we begin the month of September. So Again, I think most areas will get about a 1/4 inch to 3/4 inch of rain Thursday night with that cold front. Obviously, there will be some exceptions, just like there were exceptions yesterday with some heavier downpours in some areas getting an upwards of an inch or more. And we'll certainly continue to monitor that. In the meantime, risk for severe weather, by the way, is very low, but not impossible for hail and wind threats. So just be aware of that. Have a great day, and just have to get through 2 more very hot days before cooler weather arrives.